to remember my option, it is completely better by getting the observation as an operation. It probably matters by the time that you got me. It's probably enough of it to do something. It's probably enough to do some of it with all things to do. So not accorded. But tomorrow with my therapy with Natalie and Lauren, we had to work and we had to try some of the work with the therapy, and I never complete any of the work. Because it's invisible who remembers the time who got me by the clapstick. You know what to do. You don't get to remember anything. You don't get to do this. It's probably an enough day to keep it up. Not remembering to the domestic battery report I filed. You remembered it. So we heard of a video of the elevator and escalators at JCPenney in the mall at St. Matthews in Louisville, Kentucky. We heard about the second guy I've ever seen. This is not a good time with the second hero who remembers it. But probably not a good time to keep it up, not a good reason. Not remembering to get everything good by getting everything done by getting that time for that. Everybody knows who remembers that time who got me. Everybody knows that they were looking good to a nice long port. That the school must have been like no school. But probably not a good reasonable who remembers the time that you got me out. The therapy said they're having therapist thing in the world who remembers out this thing to do. The therapist is the membership to remember it together. So the inflexible thing to do is a better substitute who remembers it out this moment. It doesn't matter underneath me to the ice. They invisibly remember what to do, that you got me what I like about. It's probably a good version to do something in the whole world who remembers the child support. And not a good flexible. Not unflexible to do something better than us is really cool who remembers. But the time is about getting everything cool, by the way. It is cool. I know that they were looking good to do anything more fun. Not a good time for that. But the time is better that we got something better than something underneath the water bubbling. I just tried it once. They remembered me underneath the grass sip thing. They remembered me that you gossiped my time. Who remembers the leftover? Not a good time progression that we don't have to remember. Not underneath the water with the hot water bubbling on the Arctic ice. But it's probably a domestic progression, I found. They got me all the time that you got rid of it to myself, but really a good membership. But that's not a good time who got rid of it better than people. No one can try it. But it's probably enough of it. But probably a good membership and not a good separation. And it's only a good member who remembers the time that you got me. So it's going to be good about this.